Alright guys, back here with another video, and this time we're going to be going over one of my old big favorite leaders. If you guys know the channel, you've seen that I've played this deck. Well, I did play this deck for a long time. Won a 3v3 with it, top nationals with it. And this was my baby for a while there. I couldn't stop playing it until they basically had to continue to print cards that were really good against this. So, if you know what he does, when he attacks, he makes your opponent mill 2, and you draw 1. And then awaken at 4 or less life, untap 2. And on this side, attack, draw 1, make your opponent mill 2, so deck your opponent out the deck. And he also has a pitch, 1 blue card from your hand, and negate with the auto. So basically deck out the deck. Not like Cooler, which you guys know I like to play Cooler, but this is more of a, your whole strategy is trying to deck them out. So, but if your opponent allows you to kill them in response because they're trying to kill you so fast, it happens sometimes. So we're playing blue-yellow, and I believe this is probably the best way to go with it. And also, take note that I haven't really been able to play too much with this deck. I've played against I'm at Ghost Hand testing for a little bit there. But in theory, this deck will work fine. There's probably a few changes you can make for sure. For the check land for sure, because you really need to see that. And we can just spice it a second. So we got 4 of your free counter that's blue-yellow. This card is super good in this deck because it is also it's a free counter attack because tap 2, restand 2. Also, it's a +1 10k, so you can negate an attack and then combo with it, and it's an extra defensive play. Also, this card can be returned to your hand by another card in the deck. I'll show you later, and it has another effect against like a few different decks. You can place the card attacking in their energy, which is pretty cool, especially against Dark Burley if they try to do a heartfelt plea. So take note for that. So this card's super good against them. 4 of your counterplay Aegis cards. So if you don't know what this does, it's basically deadly poison for 5 or less, and then it has another effect for Aegis. So pitch a blue-yellow card or a blue and a yellow card and draw 2. And it's when you activate Aegis once a turn, this will trigger to draw 2. So if you have multiple in each field, you can do multiple Aegises or Aegis, however you want to say it, and draw multiple cards, 2 to 4. If you have more than one on board. 1 deadly poison. This is mainly here for food, like either one, both the big foos, and then it also is good against the Victory Strike from Invoker. So super good. Probably side more copies. You got 3 Bojack. Yeah, this card mills 1 and rests a card. Super good. Arrival for yellow. 2 Goku hit. This one requires a blue to come into play for arrival, which is nice, and it's double block, so and or double attack. So it's really nice when you're playing against those super early game. So this will basically help you chunk block some attacks and be aggressive as well. Then 1 copy of this. This could probably be a 3rd copy of Goku Hit, but I do like this card as a tech. It's a rival for blue and yellow, and you can draw a card and choose something to get skills during the battle. Well, it's for the turn, but it's really good during the battle. So choose a monster super combo to help you arrival these guys in, and 2 hit, rapid, move it. Same concept for arrival. 3 Bojack. This is a counterplay for 1 on your opponent's turn. Negate the attack and make your opponent mill 1. So it just helps your strategy for decking your opponent out. 2 Chomp of the Trickster. This could probably be something else. I'm not sure yet. Maybe Giant Ball might be a good option. But this is a really good card. So it's a body that draws you a card that can be recycled. You got 2 North Kai. This is it can be any of these guys that draw a card. Super combo. Janemba needs to have like card draw, so you can't max out on too many copies of the monster super combo. I do believe this is fine, especially when you're playing the 2 rapid movements. Also, you can come up with a yellow card to help you arrival as well. So, and there's only 6 arrival cards currently in the deck. 2 blue staples, 4 bean, obvious staple. It's also just super good in this deck because you're just playing straight up defense. 4 Dimension Magic. It's really good in this deck, especially whenever your opponent's trying to play the tap you out game. Your leader still untaps too, so if you can stay on this side for a long time, this plus this, ironically with the Janemba in the background, helps you stay alive to deck them out. Also has the sparking effect. And then you got 4 Ultra Instinct Kamehameha Wave. This card is pretty good in the sense that it is a free 15k on your opponent's turn, and or whenever you're trying to be aggressive and remove things, and or just trying to end the game, it draws you a card 15k. Typically, you're just going to do it on your opponent's turn. 3 Goku. This card, if you don't know what it does, it pay 2, comes into play and bounces back a 3 or less, so you can bounce back your Gokus, your Chomp of the Trickster, I'm sorry, your Goku Blacks, your Chomp of the Trickster, and yeah, it's pretty much the main targets, and the Bojacks for those as well to help your opponent get decked out even faster. But mainly the synergy is there with the Goku Black. 2 good draw apes. You probably could play a 3rd copy. There's just a few room for tech. I probably cut one of these to play a 3rd one of these because this card's super good in this deck because you're not doing too much on your turn, and if you combo this to like stop an attack on your opponent's turn and then draw 2, and then you still have your energy up for like Goku Black negate and whatnot, you still have good defense and great card draw. This is a tech that I'm not sure about myself. You want to play a bunch of counters, obviously, but this card also acts as like an extra ape kind of effect. So you can negate an attack similar to this, and then pay 1 on your opponent's on your turn, next turn, and then draw 1. Because a lot of times you just need that card draw and a counter. Then the reason why I really put this deck back together is because of Heroine's Lineage. This deck for a long time never had a true SCR that you wanted to play. You could play that Unison and the Vegeta Unison, but it's not really relevant. So this one, if you don't know what it does, it's newer, super good. My team's been talking about it a lot. But this card, activate battle, steal something 7 or less. So on your opponent's turn, if they're going all the way in on you, steal their card, and you can, that just right there can end the game in itself. And it can get you a threat, which is really cool. But you can also do it on your turn, still a threat. But the only requirement is your opponent having 3 energy. So if you go second, this is super good against your opponent. They're trying to kill you really early. And that's just what this deck is striving to do, is just to live until your opponent tries to overcommit. Thank you guys for watching once again. If you have any comments or like suggestions for this deck, because I will try them out if you leave any like suggestions, because this deck obviously can have a few changes. Thank you guys for watching once again, and I'll see you guys in the next video.